Alright, I have the majority of the lower level road bed cut out. It's all 1/2 inch plywood. Again, this is going to be the waterfront scene, the town. The only 0 level track is right at that point. That will be 0. Everything else is going to have some form of elevation to it throughout the whole layout. Another passenger station. The cantilevered area where the sawmill is going to be and where the shop vac is. There'll be the display case underneath. The main transfer yard. I just printed out some track plans with the elevations on there so I can start putting the risers in. X-Track CAD. This is 1/12 scale, so 1 inch equals 1 foot. All these colored rectangles are the elevations. Again, that's the 0 point right there at the crossover. Upper track is about 4 inches. Same with the upper level, all the elevations. I decided I think I'm going to cut back the upper level, the second deck. I'm going to have the mine and a logging region here, but at the doorway, the opening, I'm going to stop it. That way it affords me to put a lot higher, more dramatic scenery all in this area, which is right where I'm standing. Originally I was going to have a double deck up here. I was going to have another logging area, large logging area, a mine, and all the way around this corner the second deck will be the mine. Well, now it's going to be, the track will come out of this top hole. That's about 18 inches. We'll snake through the scene, go into that hole there, come out the other side, and wrap around, pop out of the tunnel. And there'll be an upper mine in this area. It'll come around here, snake through the scenery again, crossing over the 18-inch level. It'll be around actually about 23 inches up, and about 24.5 inches above 0 elevation will be the upper deck logging region. It'll be right around my I guess chin level, a little lower than that actually. Should be good. I'm going to stop at the doorway. That way, this whole area, I can have larger mountains, trees, scenery, full backdrop all the way up to the ceiling. Large mountain coming down, covered up this area because I'm going to have a dramatic trestle waterfall scene. As you can see, this lower part will support the lower waterfall and trestle. This is just temporary. This will be removed once a trestle is built. Just cut it out, insert the trestle in this section. Even the stringers and stuff will come out. I'll cut them back. Once all the track is running, hopefully 100% bulletproof, then I will start the scenery. Pretty excited. I'm going to start putting the risers in now. Got in a lot of the basic risers to get an idea of the flow of the track, elevations. Start at the 0. So previously this is 0 level. Everything from there goes up. This here, this passing siding, all the switches in this area here. That is all level. It only goes up about a 1/4 inch, maybe 3/8 of an inch, not much. Starts to work its way around. 3/4 of an inch, 1.5 inches, 2 inch. Punches through the hole in the wall. Comes out over here. I do have to make that hole bigger. Once I have everything in there, I noticed I have to chip out this top a little bit. No big deal. Now this down here is at 5 inches. From about this point is all level here. The passing siding, passenger station, this whole town area is going to be 5 inches above zero. Didn't do anything for the sawmill yet. This I have no supports in, it's just hanging there. There will be supports. Eventually every cross member, stringer, will get a support. They're basically about 16 inches on center. Works its way up to the top level, well, the top main yard. This is at 6 inches. So everything from this point, this turnout here, all 6 inches across level to this point. All the yard, the buildings and stuff, they'll be basically at 6 inches. I might rise a couple of buildings up. Won't be many, maybe service buildings basically. Turntable. I don't have this attached yet. Not sure what I'm going to do in this area to support it exactly. Probably just regular old stringers. Starts to work its way up to 6.5 inches. This is where the trestle will be eventually. Cut out trestle. Right where these clamps are, that's basically about where our tunnel portal will be. I'll cut it back to here, so it'll go across the trestle. A couple inches into a tunnel, boom. Goes around, disappears. Back here, the branch line comes off. That's where the narrow gauge splits from the standard dual gauge track. That will continue down to the lower hole, back to the staging area. The dual gauge, the narrow gauge branch line works its way up to the logging and mines. We'll gradually switch back and forth in this area, back into the door. It'll stop where the door ends. I'll have a backdrop there. Switch back up, start grading up. With another switch back tail, and it'll work its way up to the top hole here, punch through, work its way up into the staging area, above the staging tracks, and come out over here. That's where the second level will begin. Don't have that started yet. Looks like the grades are pretty good. I'm checking here and there. Basically, the steepest grade so far looks to maybe 2.25%, 2.5%. That's for a short stretch in this section here. Shouldn't be that bad of a problem. You can see the front track here, the back track, how much it will rise. It is coming along.